What's up, YouTube? Rio is here. Today I'm visiting one of my favorite spots in Kyoto. It could be one of my favorite spots in Japan or in the world, whatever. Ryoan-ji. It's a temple, but there's a garden made only by rocks and pebbles and some moss. It's called dry landscape garden, kare-sansui in Japanese term. And to feel like whole universe is in the garden, and every time I come here I find something new about myself, about life, about universe, about garden, depending on who you are on that moment. And the only way you to understand what I'm talking about, you should come here and experience it. Alright, let's get started. So basically there's no grass or plants whatsoever, and only there are 15 rocks. To my left, 5 rocks. Next one is 2. In the middle, 3, 2, and by far right to the 3, the one behind the rock. And so 15 rocks in 5 different groups. And 15, there's a lot of myth about it. 15 is a perfect number in a way, because every 15 night moon gets full. But the trick is, especially if you sit in here, there's no a point you can see 15 rocks together. Any point you sit, you only see 14 rocks. But if you stand, there's one place you can see 15 rocks. But I'm not gonna tell you where. Those things sometimes it's good to be unknown, and I don't think it's revealing that would be a hip thing to do. Also, if you pay close attention to these walls, this wall, you see this way, on this way, it's getting narrower. You can see it. So it's a little bit the trick of the perspective. So being do that, and by you start looking at these lines and the flow to it. Also, this whole garden tilted toward to that way. The reason of why is one reason, I think it's just design purpose of it. Also, the rain, the water going that way, flowing that way, so tilted going down this way, downward. So the technical purpose and the design purpose together. When they made this wall, they used some kind of veggie oil, and over the time, those oil coming through the wall, we call wabi-sabi, and I can't explain with my English skill, so you gotta look it up, wabi-sabi, and give a certain kind of feel to it. You know what I mean? Yeah. feel like the whole world in this garden, this whole universe. That's how I look at it. And there's a different the myth about this garden. I'm gonna sit down here. The one legend is the Chinese old story about mother tiger and their 3 kids. So story is there's 3 baby tiger, and one baby tiger is very vicious and brutal. So if mother is not there, the one baby tiger would eat or harm other 2 tigers. And the challenge is mother tiger want to carry those 3 baby tigers to one island to other. But let's say the mother tiger would carry regular baby tiger to one other island, then leave one regular baby tiger and vicious tiger. Then the vicious tiger would kill the other one. So mother tiger cannot do it. So there's some kind of riddle about how she can do it. She can cross 3 baby tigers to other island safely without harming any tiger. The elements of a good garden to me differently has the part Mike tells you who you are or show you who you are in really deep sense. If you have a chance to come here, I highly recommend you sit different spot, because you sit in different spot, the impression of the whole thing, whole garden change. And I would say there's no one best spot. Every spot is different. As I say in the beginning, especially if you sit, you cannot see whole 15 rocks together. Always you can see 14, but not whole 15. And I really love that, because that one missing part is connecting the universe. Circle in the square, square in the circle. So dope. Feel to it, you know? And once you stand, it gives totally different scene, different picture. Alright, now we're gonna sit in this side. By the way, the Queen Elizabeth came here, and I think she praised about this garden, and that made this garden so famous. Right now, it's just mid of the pandemic, like barely no people, and never seen like this garden. I come here like all the time, and whenever I have a chance to visit, Kyoto, I come here, but never been this quiet, and I just love it, you know. It's almost like once in a lifetime experience. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Yeah. Also, in terms of those numbers, in Japan, there's a good numbers like 7, 5, 3. And there's a Japanese ritual when your kids turn 3, 5, 7. You go to shrine. I forgot shrine or temple. Because I don't have a kid. Anyway, and you celebrate those numbers. And if you look that way, let's say let's took a like haiku, 5, 7, 5, right? So by my left side, this is 5 rocks, and the 2 in here, that would be 7. And in the middle, it's 3 rocks. And the 15 is a good number because every 15 nights, moon became full. So it means fullness of perfect. At the same time, you can see those 15 rocks together. So there's a perfection, but at the same time, imperfection. There's one stone rock is missing. It's almost perfect, but not perfect. Because the circle is not finished, and the space or the lack of a circle take me to the universe, take me to the higher place. It's like Cézanne, when he painted, like later in his career, the painting almost feels like unfinished, but including unfinished, it's part of the finish, sort of thing. You can apply the same kind of idea when you play music, because if it's finished, you know, you give a whole statement, and there's no space the others could involve, or other could imagine, other would correspond, reply, you know. But if you leave some space, to the place you can participate. So today I visited a temple called Ryoan-ji with a rock garden. I think I highly recommend, and you should come and experience. Maybe you feel a little different about it, how I feel, and which totally fine. And I think that's the beauty of it. Okay, thank you for watching, and more to come. See you soon. Bye.